So it's gonna be really up to you if your characters know each other ahead of time or not. It makes really no difference to me whatsoever to the story. Um, the whole point of the matter is that both of you are going to be considered, for whatever reason, outstanding citizens, regardless of whatever it is you do, whether it is, uh, legal or not. It doesn't really matter. Not for the story, at least, or at least not at this point. And due to that, you are going to receive invitations to join the Rotary Club at, let me tell you exactly where. Give me just a second. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I told you this. I was not expecting to be a outstanding citizen like me,
well,
considering
for whatever
I'm
reason, you
from.
received a letter.
I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not even from up here. Me, I'm from Louisiana. Uh,
Well, okay,
I'm
that
up here
that's
just.
that's
I'm
totally
up here
fine.
just looking for a game. You know, 'cause that's what I do. But it's kind of strange, you know, to think that I could be an outstanding member of society.
Right, and ultimately, the invitation came from Manchester, Massachusetts. So it's a little ways away from Arkham, which is very close to Boston. It's not that far out. It might be 2 hours in train. You received an invitation along with tickets. And I'm sorry for to cut this, but whose characters are you guys using?
I'm using Jennifer Cross.
I'm using Chance A Bear.
Okay, thank you. All right, so now that we got that squared out, yeah, when you receive the invitations, ultimately um, the invitations came with train tickets that will live on, I want to say, the next 2 days. Like, let's say, for example, you receive the invitation on Friday, so the train will leave on a Monday morning around 10 o'clock. Should arrive around, I don't know, 12, 1 o'clock over there. And you guys will need, the letter tells you that you will need lodging when you get there, as the meeting is on Tuesday. And then the letter is also states about how prestigious and how important it is, the Rotary Club nationwide, and how important this is, and how lucky you guys are to be invited to such event, and they will be delighted for you to attend. And they do have quite a bit of information about you, even if you don't necessarily have a lot of information about them or how they came up with your information. But for whatever reason, even if you are not from Arkham, you would have been visiting Arkham, and somehow they would have known that you were visiting, and you would have received that invitation.
Hey, just to clarify, is this a one shot or is it
Yes,
like
it
a
is.
campaign? One shot, cool.
Yep. So,
Uh,
Alright.
yep, you will receive that invitation, and it is really up to you if you want to go or not. During that time, you would have continued your. If you're not from Arkham, you would continue your trip. However, during your trip, you would have found out that normally you would have been visiting, and just as a tourist, with not necessarily any other place for sure to go, as you would have come visiting Arkham just for the sake of visiting somewhere new, somewhere around the coast, and therefore, there's really not much stopping you from going if you do want to go.
But
All right.
I could definitely catch a train or something.
All right. So if you do decide to go, you do get to pick exactly whatever you want to bring. Ultimately, you're going to a different town. You can just write down on your possessions if there's anything out of the ordinary that you didn't previously have that you will want to bring. Obviously, you're not going to bring it on your person. You will bring it on your luggage, but your luggage will be with you. So therefore, that's why it goes on to the possessions. And I'm talking about, you know, clothes, outfits, or anything else that is not something that you will have at all times in Arkham due to the fact that you will have it in your house and you can go grab it at one point or another. So is there anything you guys want to do in between the Friday that you received the letter and the Monday that the train leaves?
Uh, just the whole reason that the Chance is in town was he had heard about a poker game that had big stakes, so he would have been up there looking for that game or trying to join that game.
Okay, we can say that the game will be on the weekend, and therefore you're still able to attend that game, and therefore you don't necessarily have anything else planned. However, at the same time, the Rotary Club, you would have at least have heard about it in one way or another. So therefore, you will know that there's a lot of people with money over there, and you probably think to yourself, well, if I can get him to gamble, I can make a killing, considering that most people that join the Rotary Club are rich people.
Or wealthy, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so that will really pay off. And if you roll your luck button on your sheet,
Mm, where's my day? Where would I find the luck?
you will be on the top part of your sheet, where your stats are.
Yeah, it's in the third row of your stats.
I'm not used to this.
It's okay. So
To this.
on the
Um.
on the middle, if you see your name on the sheet, if you just look down,
Uh-huh.
it's the third stat down.
Oh, okay. I see.
All right. So we're gonna say that during this weekend, you didn't have the best of luck when it came to the game. So you're probably lost, and you didn't lose a lot, but you definitely lost some money, and this will definitely come very handy as an opportunity to, try to make some money back. Um, if not, make extra. I don't know. You can come up with how needy of money your character is at this point. You know, in your own backstory, you can definitely make it seem like whether your character is in dire need of money or not, or he's fine. He's just going around gambling, as win some, lose some. It is up to you.
Yeah, it's no. He'll win some, lose some. He's not gonna be. He wouldn't have. I wouldn't have put all my money into stakes.
That's fine.
No, no novice to
All right.
gambling at me.
So the Monday comes finally, and it will be around 9:30. You guys will definitely see each other at the train station. Uh, I'll take it that you guys don't know each other yet, so therefore you wouldn't necessarily think much of each other. There will be also many other passengers over there. And at this point in time, you will hear that the train is starting to board. You go up the train, and you see that once you enter the train, on the car that you enter, there's a restaurant area. It's got a bar, it's got some tables. There's people sitting already, eating, drinking. You know, it's early in the morning, however, some people like to drink anyway. Um, there's actually doors on every single side of the train cart that goes to both ways. One door goes to a staffing area where you see waiters and some people walking through, because ultimately passengers are still able to walk through. And the other door seems to go to the passenger rooms where you are going to be sitting. Your rooms are going to be your guys are going to be sharing the same room actually. The rooms are going to have some seats. There's not going to have beds because obviously the trip is not that long. And you guys are able to sit down. So regardless if you just decide to stay on the restaurant area or not, sooner or later you guys will see each other over there. So what do you guys do when you enter the cart?
Um, is the prohibition going on at
Yeah, with
back in this
prohibition.
world?
Yeah, with prohibition, you can drink. You just cannot buy. That's the
Oh,
trick.
okay.
It is not illegal to
Yep.
drink. It is illegal to buy it and to distribute
Illegal
it.
to buy.
1920s America was very weird.
Yeah.
You can walk around with a
Yeah, so
bottle, drinking it, chug it around. Police is not going to stop you, but
you couldn't
they're
couldn't buy
going
it
to
and
take you
sell
to
it.
jail if you try to buy it, or if you try to, give it to somebody. But if you have it and
Yeah.
you're drinking it, nobody's going to tell you anything.
Okay. Well, I was gonna go to the
The bar.
yeah, to the bar and get about a drink, but since they probably won't be doing that, um, uh, might just head to the room and put my little bit of luggage down.
Okay. You go to your room and you enter. You see that there's two large seats, one in front of the other. There's a huge window on the side, um, that shows pretty much the view, and it's for the ride. You probably think to yourself that it's going to be end up being the only thing entertaining you at this point, unless you can probably come up to somebody that wants to play some cards. Um, Now you would have seen people maybe playing cards out there uh, amongst each other, so it wouldn't be that rare. Now,
Okay.
you Nook,
Um, uh,
what do you do?
Um, so, Jen would probably already be in the room, so she would like turn around and see, what was your character's name?
Jen.
Chance. Chance would be like, oh, hi there. I'm Jen. Jennifer Cross. Perhaps you've heard of me.
uh, would I have heard of her? Did I have heard of her?
That's up to you.
That's up to you.
I don't know.
She's kind of famous. She's like an archaeologist. She's basically Laura Croft is my inspiration.
Oh, okay. So she's like,
So-
okay.
Yeah. So it's up to you if you've heard of her.
Miss Cross, that's. I think I did. I think I did hear you one time. I don't. I recognize the name for sure. Are you one of them? You got to delve into old places and find things, no?
Yes, that's right. I'm an archaeologist. One of the best there is, if I
Ah,
do say so myself, and I
oh.
do.
And
And
as I'm sorry to cut you off real quick. And as you guys are talking, the train just starts going slowly.
Right.
yeah, you might be taken aback a little bit by chance. My size is I rolled a 75 for my size, so I went tall.
Oh,
It's about six
uh,
foot eight.
Jennifer Gross is like 40, so she's like 5 foot.
Yeah, he's in his 30s. Well, he's 30 years old. Um, he's he's got a few not a bad looking guy, but he's got scars on his face. His nose has been broken a few times. Like I said, he's like 6 foot eight, real tall.
Yeah,
Uh, he's I guess we sharing a compartment for the ride, no?
I guess so. What are you? Where are you going?
To Arkham. I got invited
Oh,
No, no, no,
to the
no, no. You're
Rotary Club.
going
Oh no.
to Manchester.
Manchester, you say?
Manchester,
Oh,
yeah.
Manchester. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Um, headed to Manchester.
Oh, so am I.
Got it. Oh, oh. They got some old ruins for you to delve into over there or no?
I actually got this invitation to a Rotary Club, very exclusive.
Oh, I don't know how exclusive they're gonna let me in too.
Oh, and like, she's kind of like plastered on a bigger smile to kind of hide up, like cover up the fact that like, oh, like I thought this was the exclusive, but this guy kind of seems not like as famous because she's not exactly a nice person on the deep down. So
Uh, yeah, he probably wouldn't even. I mean, he even if he would have noticed that, he wouldn't have said nothing about nothing like that. He just
okay.
continued past her and put his little bit of luggage that he's carrying with him down and digs in through right quick, and grabs a deck of cards and puts it on the inside of his vest. Says, "I think I'm go to the to the to the cart with the food, the food cart, and
Oh, the dinner
get a
cart.
little bite. Yes, the dinner cart. Thank you, and
Oh,
get a little bite to eat.
perhaps I'll join you then.
Oh, that'd be all right with me. I mean, better to it's better to not eat alone when
Yeah,
you
that
can.
I believe so too.
All right,
So,
so
just open the door and the ladies first.
Oh, why, thank you.
all right, so when you get out, you enter this little hallway that is separating those cards from the door of the train car. And when you open it, you cross to the other side. Obviously, you enter the restaurant area, the food cart, and you see that there's some tables. Actually, there's a round table that you didn't see before due to the angle from where you were walking in. But it's actually a bigger size table, which is not that big. It's just bigger than the other ones, and it's got about 4 people gambling over there already. Um, some of them are eating while they'll gamble. They're just playing cards, obviously. Nothing too crazy. Everybody else just seems to be scattered around, sitting, drinking, eating. There's a couple waiters that go back and forth to the kitchen, bringing food, and just that.
Hmm.
Okay. I would just find a smaller table that's you know, or just 2 people or whatever. He's
All right.
like a gentleman most of the time, so he pulls her chair out, offers her a seat. She takes it, kind of pushes her in a little bit, goes around, sits himself down.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. You guys sit down, and the the waiter comes. A guy very well dressed, clean uniform, and he just says, "Good morning. What can I get for you? We do have some very good food for the ride, and we do have special beverages if you're interested in." And he winks.
I'm always interested in. I'm always interested in special beverages. Yeah, so it's morning time, right?
Yeah, it's about
Is that what
10,
you said?
20, 10:20, almost 10:30.
Okay. Okay. Uh, just I would like this. Just bring me whatever you got for breakfast. I'm not very picky. Whatever, whatever the special is, or whatever y'all got back there cooking.
All right, no problem. And you, ma'am, what can I get you?
Oh, I'll just take. Do you got eggs?
Yeah, we do have eggs.
I'll take eggs sunny side up, please.
All right. Do you want anything to drink?
Just a water will be nice.
Okay. And he turns around and leaves.
Coffee.
Okay,
Coffee,
coffee
a
for you.
couple of creams, please.
All right. So he leaves, and just a few minutes after, he brings a breakfast for both of you. You know, your eggs, a bunch of different pancakes, eggs, some meats. Um, he brings you a drink, which is very clear, and then he brings you the coffee too, and the water. And then
That's a good spread. Huh?
he just tells you if you need anything, let me know. By the way, go slow on the drink because it may hit you hard.
Well noted. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And
Yeah.
he lives. And as he
And he just
lives,
starts.
you hear that how on the other table there seems to be sort of an argument going on. One of these things that this guy is arguing with his wife. They're gambling, and I guess his wife is not very very happy about the fact that he's gambling and she's not necessarily getting a lot of attention at this point. And one of the things that it distinguishes this woman is not necessarily how well put together she is, but also the fact that she's got this nice, huge medallion that she's wearing. It's very, very, very shiny. You can tell that it's very expensive too. It's got some rocks on it, and it looks very, very expensive, and you just can't help every time you look because whether they're being loud, arguing, or making a scene or whatever, to not look at that amulet. And the same thing goes for
Wow.
you, Nook. When your character looks that way, that medallion will always be shining to the point that it will feel almost very hard not to give it a look.
Okay.
Oh, do you see that? That's quite
Yeah.
the
Yeah. It
piece. Huh?
looks very nice.
Hmm.
I'd love to get my hands on it, but it's not mine. It's not an archaeology piece, so I can't take it. Someone else.
uh, seems like she's not happy neither, no, with her man, whatever.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that they're having some sort of argument about the fact that she doesn't want him to continue arguing, and he just, I mean, gambling. Sorry, and he just doesn't stop. He just continues gambling, and apparently they've been gambling since the night before. And she, based on the argument, you hear that she went to bed and she came back, and he's still going.
Mm.
He
Seems
does he
Like,
he does give you the idea that he is definitely very drunk and not doing very well, and he doesn't seem to be winning a lot, so he's kind of cranky too.
seems he might be a little out of luck too with the winning. So I have to say I ran into a little bit of that myself last night, the night before. But luckily, I don't have nobody to tell me when I need to stop though. Or maybe that's unlucky. I don't know.
Um, Kenneth, go ahead and roll psychology.
Psychology, eh?
Yeah.
That's that.
They're all alphabetized, so if you look at your sheet, you'll see where it says psychology.
Skills.
That's under skills. Yeah. The middle area of the sheet.
Oh boy. Okay. Huh?
Okay.
Oh, so close.
Can I spend some luck to
Yeah,
make that
you
a
can
pass?
definitely expend some luck and buy that if you want.
Okay, that's what I
Okay.
did. And I just dropped my luck down 3 points.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
and when you
Yeah. Oh
do
wait,
that,
sorry.
it's okay.
My fault.
And when you do
Fix it.
that, you know, you obviously don't say this out loud, but you can tell that, you know, the reason that he's losing is because A, he's way too drunk, B, he's really upset, so he's making like really stupid mistakes. And B, this gives you an idea that if you wanted to, technically, you could probably hustle him and maybe, maybe
I was about
just
to ask,
maybe get a hold of that medallion.
Yeah, while I am watching him, do I notice any kind of tells or anything like that in the argument like that might uh I'm looking for like any kind of tells that he would have while he was playing, like you know what I'm saying, like when he's arguing with her and
Well, you know, the
when
argument
it's
definitely,
obvious
right?
when
The
it's an
argument,
obvious lie, does he like scratch his face or looking for any kind of tell that way I would be able to read him better.
well, the main issue is that he spends more time looking at his wife and arguing with his wife than actually looking at his cards.
Then actual cards, yeah.
So therefore,
You
his
said
his attention is not necessarily there.
Miss Cross, you said you would like to get your hands on that medallion. Maybe I can
Yeah.
help you out.
Oh?
He scoots his chair back and approaches the table.
All
Says,
right.
and help but hear your argument with your fair ladies.
Yeah, and the other gentlemen actually get up and leave. They tell him that they don't want to continue gambling. So at that point, he kind of gets upset and he says, "Well, I almost had you guys. You know, this was my turn. I would have had you this time. I would have gotten my money back. You cowards, come back, stay. Don't just leave." And his wife says something along the lines, "Well, even they have the sense to get up and leave. You know, it's just pitiful to play with you right now. You're too drunk. And you shouldn't be playing anymore. I am tired of this."
I'm gonna sit down at one of the seats that they just left from.
And he looks at you and says, "Oh, are you wanting to play?"
Not sure. Yeah.
Oh, very well, very well. And
Try
he
my-
looks at his
Try
wife.
my luck.
And he looks at his wife and he says, See, there's people interested in playing here. You know what? I should have put you in your place a long time ago, woman. You need to be quiet and you need to let me play. You know, I am paying for all this, not you.
1920s, that probably would have been about right.
And
That shit now though.
yeah, and
uh,
she's like sobbing at that time, it's like super upset. And so you guys start playing, and all right. So at this point, I'm gonna need a luck roll.
okay.
Or just him?
Well, if you're playing, you can roll luck too.
Yeah, Jen would play.
Yeah. All right. So
Man,
you
my luck
win.
is
You win
bad.
that round, and then he says, "You know what? I'm going to." Now, the fact that you lose doesn't necessarily mean that you lose money. You can just walk, like walk off that hand, and you don't have to continue going. Um, so ultimately, the only one that's going to be losing here, unless both of you
It's part of
lose, is going to be him.
my strategy.
So
As
he
a
says, "All
hustler.
right, let's play another hand, and go ahead and roll your luck again."
Damn, boy, I'm bad.
Okay, and
Oh
Nook
man,
wins
I
again.
just keep
And
saying
and by now
Used to be my day.
he runs out of money. So when he runs out of money, he says, "Okay, you know what? I am willing to recover everything I have spent." So you two tell me right now how much you got. Let's put it all down.
Let's
put
see.
it all down. Huh?
On me, I have around $300.
$300.
I
Okay.
don't
What about you,
I
sir?
don't really know how that uh, my credit was like.
What's your credit
I
rating?
don't even remember. I'm just looking for it. Where would that at be under? Be under skills or what?
No. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to look it up. But I'm sorry. You
Yeah,
said
I
you're a
don't really.
gambler.
Maybe back. Yeah. Uh, I think it was from like 0 to 50 or something like that. I think I put. I don't know if I did it right. I think I put like 40 in it.
Oh,
Uh,
hold on.
I
I
don't
gotta
know where
open
the
this
hell
with
my
something else
where is
because
he
this
then?
keeps closing.
Possessions maybe.
With, give me just a second.
Okay, so
Oh,
my spending level is 50. But my cash is 250.
okay. So two
So
hundred and fifty dollars.
I don't know. Okay.
All right. So you guys have about $500, and he says, "You know what? Fine. Considering that I don't have any money on me right now, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do." And he just gets up and rips the necklace from her neck, and puts it down on the table and says, "This is gonna be me. This is worth at least $5,000 to $10,000. And I
Oh,
understand that this will be some trouble for you because you will need to sell it and all that. But you know what? I am going to rip you guys off. You'll see." And she's like super mad. She got physical at one point, and he kind of pushed her, so she's sitting on the floor, crying, and go ahead and roll your luck.
I'm scared to now. Oh, another extreme success. I got a success too.
Okay, so
Yay.
both of you win,
Oh, Jennifer, Jennifer's doing the
and
luck today.
he's just super upset. The moment that he's just super upset, the wife gets up, grabs a knife, and just stabs him on the neck.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
just gonna grab the necklace and kind of scrape everything off to our side and try to scrape everything we can, like take all the winnings and stuff and
Yep,
pocket
and
the necklace right quick and
she's
just kind
just
of get up
crying.
and just move away before everybody shows up.
One of the
Is he like is he bleeding to death now? Is he dead?
yeah, he's he's bleeding to death on the ground.
He's
One of the
bleeding out.
waiter, one of the waiters just
Um,
come and jumps on her and tosses her down to the floor and grabs
can
the
I
knife.
can I attempt first aid on him? Can I attempt first aid on him?
Well, yeah, but unless you can fix a jugular, it's gonna be rough.
I mean, just to like cover the wound.
Sure.
And
All right.
Oh, success. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
So
going really
you're
well
just
with it.
holding the wound down and you just you're telling the staff, hey, I need some help. This guy needs a hospital now. He's going to die if he continues bleeding. And and another one of the staff just comes and grabs the rag from you and is holding down the his neck, trying to stop the bleeding. The wife gets finally put down, and she gets tied up with some rope by the rest of the staff. Meanwhile, both of you have a very nice necklace. At that point, you feel how the train all of a sudden just shakes very strangely.
Okay.
That's
You notice that everything just shakes, including the windows and everything. You just look and you probably think to yourself, well, trains don't normally shake this way. You're about halfway there. You got probably an hour to go. What do you guys want to do?
can look out the window and see what I see. Though.
All right, you look
Uh,
out the window and you don't necessarily notice anything big, but you do see how some of the actually go ahead and roll spot hidden, both of you.
My luck ran out.
All right. You notice how on some of the trees seem to be moving, but all of them are not moving at the same time. It's almost as if whether something's moving the trees or there's just a breeze that is just affecting those trees for that matter. Very random. And obviously it will have to be something big enough to move the whole tree.
Miss Cross, are you you from around here or no?
I'm from Arkham, yeah.
From Auckland? Y'all normally have strange weather patterns where the wind just moves a little group of trees in one little certain spot, like that over there, and I pointed out to her. Is that normal for around here?
Um, I don't think so. Not necessarily. I haven't. To be fair, I'm not here most of the time, but no, I don't think it is.
And at that point,
That's
you hear another bang. And this time around, the bang is so hard that the train starts flipping sideways and it's about to fall on the side
oh,
very slowly. Go ahead and roll dexterity.
well, what? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Roll
dexterity.
dexterity
Dexterity.
on the very top.
Wow.
All right. So as the train derails and falls on its side, you manage to catch your footing, or whether grab a table or whether grab something in order to prevent from taking damage. Unfortunately, the guy that was bleeding to death, obviously he's not gonna make it from that. The lady that was tied up, she was not able to move well enough due to the fact that she was tied loose on a chair. So therefore, she probably she would have ended up buried on chairs and tables and things like that, as she wouldn't have been able to move. There's obviously going to be a lot of people that are going to be hurt, and a lot of other people that that are just gonna be fine, but very scared, very shook. Some of the stuff are very, very badly hurt, like cut from wood glass and silverware and stuff, and some other ones, just a few, they will be trying to tend to people asking them if they're okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll listen.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Yeah, probably mine either, probably.
Okay, nothing.
A lot of commotion going on.
You can clearly see a shadow climbing up the tree. I mean the tree. I'm sorry, the train, and walking by the window, trying to access the door that now is facing up on the train.
We just noticed just a shadow.
It's just shadowy figure. I mean, obviously, you can probably think that it might be a person. It was wearing like a long robe type thing.
Okay. Uh, and the door is above us now.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, how far above us is it? I mean, the train. So
Well,
it's
the
probably
train is on
like
its
eight,
side
10
right
foot
now.
wide. Right. Yeah. So I'm saying it's probably like 8, 10 foot above us.
About so, yeah, about 10 feet.
Uh, just gonna step to the side of the door because I don't want nothing to fall on top of me if they open it.
All right, and
Other than that, there's nothing I can really do to help them. So
Jennifer, what Jennifer will do at this point?
Jennifer is gonna try to find like a weapon of some sort. Maybe since it's a kitchen or sorry, a dining room, there'd be like a knife around.
Well, you do have your gun on you.
Oh, I have it on me. Cool. I'll
Right.
take out my gun.
Yeah, you will have your gun. You
Oh,
probably will
oh.
have it on your purse at all times.
what you gonna do with that?
Protect ourselves.
And finally, the door gets kicked in. Right after that, you see. Give me just a second. If this ever happens. Okay. You see one guy just dropping. He's got this dagger, and as he drops, there's a waiter asking him for help, talking to him, help us. We just had an accident, and he just stabs him in the chest, ruthless,
Oh.
and and he's wearing this mask, so you cannot see his face. All you see is the black robe and this strange dagger. The dagger seems to be in a weird shape, like a round shape, almost as might remind you to one of those Middle Eastern type knives. Um, and he just looks for people, and he identifies the husband that is dead, and then the wife, and goes walking towards the wife. So what do you guys do?
I hold my gun up to him and just tell him to get back.
He looks at you and he completely ignores you and continues walking.
Um, Pence, Pence has got his hand in his pocket and he's putting he puts his hands in his pocket. He puts his brass knuckles on, and but other than that, he might. Is the lady
The-
that
The lady's tied on the
the
floor.
necklace? He's tied up. Is she dead?
She's badly hurt, but not quite dead.
Okay. I'm going to try to step like in between him and her.
Okay. So
Uh,
as you come to him,
s-
he he will say something in a very strange language, and and obviously you may not understand them. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to roll a cult if you want.
Sure, why
uh,
not? Yeah. Oh, close.
And he says something, but you guys don't understand them, and and he punches you. Give me just a second. Okay, but he misses, and as he misses,
okay.
he hits. We're gonna go ahead and say that there was some sort of metal rod over there, and he will punch that and kind of hurt his hand a little bit. But he just seems to continue walking, almost as if, you know, he is ignoring the pain, even though he's grabbing his hand with the other hand.
Uh, uh, punch him. I mean, swing back at him.
Yep, you can.
He swung at me. That would be a brawl, right?
Yep.
Okay. Damn.
Oh, all right. So
Man.
as you throw that hit, he moves around, and there was one of the waiters that was actually trying to jump on the guy, and when the waiter jumped, he moves, and as he moves, he gets in front of you. I mean, not him, but the waiter gets in front of you. So when you're going to punch, you actually end up punching the waiter, and the waiter kind of loses his foot and falls on top of you. So he ends up on the floor with you, laying on top. I mean, he's laying on top of you. Go ahead and roll a 1d2, please. So you will type,
1d2.
yeah, you will type / roll space 1d2.
Forward slash.
Right.
Let's see. Forward. Oh crap! Damn.
So I'm gonna type it.
Forward
Just don't put the
slash
dot.
Roll. 1d2.
Yep, like this. Only that you will
Okay,
not
right.
type the dot.
Forward slash roll 1d2. Oh, I gotta space it out, huh?
Yep.
Forward slash roll 1d2. Yeah.
There you go. One. So you will take 1 point of damage at that point.
Okay.
So this guy finally gets to where the lady is, and he just grabs her, and he's able to grab her by the neck and just lift her up from the ground, and he says something to her that again you cannot necessarily understand, and he grabs his dagger and just stabs her in the neck. But again,
Oh.
he misses. He's not
Can I try to
very
shoot
good
him?
at this.
Alright.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
All right. He takes 6 damage.
Oh,
Just a
nice
sec.
shot.
Thanks. My dad
Yeah.
taught me.
It's not better than my.
He turns
my
around and
fist, that's for sure.
looks at you, and you see him moving his arms and doing something very, very weird and strange. Actually, hold on. That's not the spell that he's gonna cast.
Okay.
He's gonna
I
cast
was
something
gonna
else.
say, Cthulhu gets. Isn't that
No.
like the end of the world?
Yeah, no, that's the wrong spell. But the spell is the same. The spell is the same because it's a summoning spell. He's just not necessarily rising
It's not
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
He's just bringing something else. So at this point in time, you see that a hole in reality starts appearing.
So where are my hit points at? I'm still trying to
Your
drop
hit
one
points
away.
are on the middle top part of the sheet.
Middle top part of the sheet.
Yeah, it says hit points. Do you see it?
Nope. I see my name, my
Right.
occupation, my age.
And then right under that, it just say hit points, magic points, sanity.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, I
Yeah.
see it. My bad.
All right. So he just does that, and then at that point, like I said, a hole appears. It's a little tiny dot. And it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So when you see that, I need sanity from both of you, please. So
That's not
Yeah.
gonna be good.
click on the sanity button. Oh,
Oh my god.
go ahead and roll a 1d5 for that, buddy.
Okay.
That's gonna
There's
cost.
still a chance. There's still a chance.
Roll
Yeah,
1d5.
4.
Oh,
And Jennifer, you will roll. Actually, you will lose. Actually, roll a 1d2, please. All right, thank you. So at this point, the hole gets bigger and bigger, and you see an arm, a very hairy arm starting
Okay.
to
Sorry.
come through.
I was trying.
What do you guys do at that point?
I start shooting at the arm. Shooting through the hole. Actually, no. Sorry. I'm gonna shoot the guy summoning again.
Well, he's done summoning, so you can shoot him if you want. Right. Okay, so go ahead and roll your gun if you're gonna shoot, or all right.
Success. 12 damage.
So
Damn. 45.
all right, that's good. And he starts walking towards you, and at that point, another arm just gets through that, and there seems to be like a creature coming through that hole. Give me just a second. All right, he casts that, and he casts that onto one of the waiters, and the waiter just looks at him, and he says something, and the waiter just turns around and starts heading in your direction. You see that his eyes now are completely white, pitch white, like there's no pupils whatsoever.
I'm gonna try to get the other waiter off of me, or
Okay.
try to get up.
All right, so you move the waiter off of you and you get up. What about you, Jennifer?
I'm gonna shoot the guy again. Just
Okay. You shoot. All right. So at this point in time, the guy just drops on the ground, and while he's not dead, he is very, very badly hurt. He's not. He's not able to move anymore. He's too hurt. At this time, whatever was coming through that hole comes out, and when it comes out, you see how it bends the top of the train, and it actually rips a hole on one of the windows that was there. It actually cracks it, and the glass just pops out. And you see this gigantic creature. It's completely full of fur. It's got claws, sharp teeth, spikes everywhere. What do you guys do?
Ooh.
I'd say we run.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I guess Ooh. All I got is brass knuckles. I don't think that's gonna help too much.
Probably not.
Yeah. You said the guy, the other guy is not dead, right? He's
He's
just
almost dead.
hurt.
He's unconscious.
Mm,
Um,
okay.
very badly hurt.
Uh, oof. So, uh, I guess you said run back to the room. I don't know. It's gonna really help a lot. I guess gonna stand up my full height with my knuckles, and I guess I'll try to buy everybody a little time to get so everybody can run.
All right.
I'll reach into my coat pocket and grab the medallion or whatever it is. I said, you have one of this. You can take it and you can go. I'll try to buy some time.
You sure?
Yeah. Uh, no, but that's what I'll do.
You see how the creature actually it starts heading towards where most of the passengers are. They seem to be cornered out, like all in one corner. So he's just heading towards them, while you two seem to be hiding. The creature has not seen you at that point, or at least taking cover. So he finally gets there and he just starts killing people and biting them and eating them. And he just seems very very worried about eating them. So he's just content for the moment eating the passengers.
Well, or on second thought, he seems to be busy. Let's let's try to get out, get away.
Yeah, that was my first thought too.
All right, you roll
Yeah, let's.
spot hidden, both of you.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Oh well, I want to roll.
Follow the S.
No, click on it. They won't roll.
So it
Seconds.
is on the middle. No, not on the
Uh,
middle. It
uh,
is
I'm on
on
it.
the yeah on the middle.
I'm on it. It just won't.
Oh,
It just
it might be
clicking it.
lagging.
It just won't roll.
It may be lagging.
Yeah, maybe. I might need to refresh. Maybe I don't know. Let's see.
Hit it again.
Hidden. Oh, I see why. I'm
Are you on
skipping.
edit mode?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I found you.
Wow.
Can I?
Wait,
Oh,
All
should
right.
have been taking track for Birdie because
So
Birdie was one of the times he fumbled.
so two things happen. I'm gonna be nice enough and tell you that um so behind you, from where you're hiding, there is a cracked window that it was kind of like a moon roof type thing that the train had. That window actually is broken, and it broke when excuse me, when the train went on its side. So you will be able to see that. At the same time, while you turn around and you saw that uh, this creature is actually moving furniture and stuff around and whatnot. So you didn't pay attention, and this creature has been throwing furniture and whatnot everywhere, and some furniture has managed to land on you. So therefore, you guys will roll a 1d5 each. Would have thrown some tables, some chairs, while he's trying to grab the people and eat them. All right. At this time, after all that, you guys are able to get out of the cart, whether by running or whether by stealthing. If you can pass a stealth roll, it's up to you.
Um, Stealth ain't very good. Yeah, I'll try to stealth out. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to stealth out of there. I mean, can't be no worse than
The
not
fumbles
trying to stealth, I
today.
guess. Yeah, it's everywhere. Bam.
All right. So you do get out.
Same thing, huh?
You just run out, and the creature kind of hears you. But go ahead and roll luck. One of you.
Your luck is
Okay.
a lot better than mine.
There you go. You guys get lucky enough that the creature actually does hear you, but it's very busy at the moment eating the other bodies, so therefore it doesn't necessarily chase you around. Go ahead and roll listen.
Hey, man, I gotta.
Amongst
have
the yelling
anything.
and all that from the other passengers, you just hear a lot of people, but you cannot identify who's actually passenger or anything else. There is some bushes right next to the train tracks that if you roll intelligence, go ahead and roll intelligence. Maybe you can use to hide yourself if you need to.
Okay. Quick. We should try to hide in them bushes over there. Hopefully, whatever that thing is, will leave once it gets his belly full.
All right, so
Sound.
you guys can try to roll first aid if you need it right now, as you're over there hiding.
So we took that much damage, or 3 points more damage, right?
Yeah.
And we roll that d5 again.
Yeah, you will roll first aid. You cannot do first aid on yourself, so you will do first aid on each other.
Nice. Alright, so
Let me.
What am I
let me
rolling?
try.
Well, he rolls a 1d3, and then he has to roll first aid, and if he passes it, you will roll a 1d3.
Yeah, I know. But
Trying to find it. First aid.
All right,
Yeah.
nothing. Kenneth, go ahead and roll a 1d3. See how much health you recover.
Oh, 3.
All right.
Nice. The damage I took a while ago. Thank you very, very much. Sorry, I'm not very good. I'm not a doctor, you know.
All right. So now that you're hiding over there, how long are you gonna stay put before you decide to start walking? You have about an hour on train, so walking it will be about, let's say, about 3 hours to the town.
I guess we're gonna try walking that. I guess.
yeah, I guess so.
That's pretty much all that we can really do.
All right. So sooner or later, everything just gets quiet. So whether people just are completely dead on the rest of the train, or the cultists that came in killed everybody, probably the summoned creature did, and everybody ends up leaving at some point. Everything is dark, and I guess you guys start walking. So go ahead and roll your luck. See if you spot a vehicle heading that way.
damn.
Nothing. Alright, so you guys finally walk for 3 hours. You get to the town, and you do find, as soon as you walk into the town, an inn. Do you guys want to stop there? Do you guys want to go somewhere else?
Um, Probably just gonna go to the inn and try to get a room.
Okay.
Try to get off the road and
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So once you get to the inn, the you enter and there's a gentleman there. It's like, oh wow, you guys are okay. Ooh, what happened to you, lady? Are you all right?
uh, uh, I
Nook,
think
you there?
Sorry, you cut out what?
So the guy, that is running the inn, he looks at you and says, "Wow, are you okay? You look pretty banged up."
Uh, yeah, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Like, hold on, I got a first aid kit right here. I think I can help you. Um, so he goes, he gets his first aid kit, and go ahead and roll a 1d3. This one's on the house.
Ooh.
nice.
All right. He says, all right. So I'm not sure exactly what happened to you guys, but yeah, you should probably take it easy. Not do whatever it is that you did. Um, but luckily around here we do have a small hospital that you can go to maybe in the morning. But I say it's more of a clinic than anything. And obviously this is a big weekend for us here in town. I mean, this is a big week. We do have the Rotary Club here, um, and actually, maybe not right now because it's too dark. But in the morning, if you go to the street and you look up north, you will see the mayor's house, which is also the Rotary Club house where they do their meetings and whatnot. Up a hill, you can see it from everywhere around the town because of how high it is.
Hmm.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of the
Uh,
Rotary Club?
we've heard of it, yes.
Oh, okay, great. Well, the Rotary Club has helped us. We have grown as a town quite a bit. Luckily, a lot of people from everywhere have been invited, and once they went to their meetings, they just decided to move here in town. So our town is just booming right now. Everybody's just moving here.
Um, ha- have you heard the news about the train derailment that happened about 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago?
Uh, I've
A
heard a
little,
rumor, but nothing concrete. I heard that there was something going on with the train, but I didn't know that it actually derailed.
do you know if do you know if uh, the first responders have made it out there? I'm here to tell you, it is the rumor or whatever you heard is definitely true. We were a part of it.
Well, the police are off at this time. I'm assuming that most likely in the morning, they're gonna head over there to look and check to see what's going on. Normally, right now, I'm sure they are only in emergency mode to take care of whatever's going on within the town. I honestly don't know where the train is, but based on the way you guys look like you've been walking for a minute. So I will think that it's ways away, and therefore they may decide to go there, or they may decide that is some other jurisdiction's problem, and let them handle it.
You said there's an emergency in the town.
Well, no, I'm saying
Is
that
it?
the police is
Oh,
most
oh,
likely only handling town emergencies at this time
oh,
because it's nighttime.
oh. I got this. I see.
Yeah.
Can can we get uh, a room with two beds, please?
Yeah, no problem. Here you go, and it's gonna be $1.
Okay. Do, do, do.
I
Just
can pay if you want me to.
I um, it doesn't matter. Either or.
And he says,
Yeah.
and don't worry about it. I mean, ultimately in the morning we have breakfast, and I mean, ultimately the police station is about a block down the road. So if you guys want to go there, you can. Otherwise, I have heard that the event at the Rotary Club will start around 10 a.m. So, you just gotta walk up the road, and you'll be there in no time. It will take you maybe 15 minutes to get there.
Is there a? I'm afraid that me. I'm a little bit dis disheveled. I don't think I'd be able to go. Um, Wearing the only clothes that I got, which is these.
Oh, there's a
Is
couple of
there
stores around town that you
a
can go
men's
and
department?
and buy clothes.
And that's what I wanted to know. Thank you, thank you. I'll check it
Yeah,
out
we
in the
do
morning.
have our general store that sells pretty much everything.
Okay.
All
I'll
right, so
just take
here's
the
the
key and
keys, and you guys grab the keys and you go to your bedrooms. Is there anything that you want to do while you're in your bedroom before you go to bed?
uh, I think he's Miss Cross. Mm, uh, I'm still a little shaking me about what just went down. Have you ever seen anything like that?
It, I mean, I have been in a couple scrapes in my life, even a couple gunfights, but never something like that.
Uh, I mean, he.
I
I
think you're
don't.
cutting out.
No, I'm actually kind of not stuttering, but kind of
Okay.
So,
doing
Yeah.
that on purpose.
all right, so you go into
Uh,
your room. You see that the room has a nice window to the side. You see how it starts getting darker and darker outside. You are just exhausted and in pain. Um, you finally lay down on the bed, and you hurt so much that you just don't move. You just stay still for a minute, and at that point you kind of pass out. So the very next day, we're gonna go ahead and say that we wake up fairly early. Wake up around 6 o'clock. What do you do?
I head to the nearest clothing store and get some new clothes.
All right. So as you wake
So
up,
I lost all my stuff
as you wake up, you open the door, you get out,
and
and
another pack of cards.
yeah, and as you get out, the gentleman, he's still there. He's like, "Oh man, I'm about to leave. Finally, my shift is over. My wife is gonna be coming and taking care of everything." He says, "But let me tell you that if you need anything, the store is about a block and a half away, and also there's people that have dropped this for you." And you see two pamphlets um, with the information for the Rotary Club, saying, with your names too. "We are expecting you at the Rotary Club. Please join us at, you know, 10:30 a.m. today, we will have, and it says all the things that we have. They will have a banquet. They will have an introduction. Um, they will have an initiation and everything, and a tour.
Uh, I do have a pistol. Oh, I did? Oh, well. Get some next time.
Well,
Uh,
there
thank
is a
you.
gun store in town that you can buy a pistol
Now,
if you want.
I thought I had put one on there, and I did. It's under my possessions. It just wasn't under my combat. I guess because
Oh
I
yeah,
had
weapons are in
my
combat.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So I was. I mean, it's in under my possessions. I guess I didn't have it. I don't know why it's not under combat.
Oh yeah, just move it there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um. All right. So you guys go. You get your clothes. Um. And then, after getting your clothes, what do you guys do?
Um, well, I suppose there's nothing else to do but go to the road. Well, I mean, how do these people know where we were? How do I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me.
A lot of things since yesterday ain't made sense to me. To be honest. This folks, anyway. So yeah.
Well, is there anything you would like to do before we go?
Maybe maybe breakfast. Could eat. But I mean,
You
I'm
said
sure
they'd
they
have a
might have.
banquet there.
Yeah, true. True. So yeah. No, can't think of anything else.
All right then. Suppose we head there.
All right. So when you arrive, there's this big entrance. The house is about, uh, I want to say a quarter of a mile from the entrance. You enter, you walk. You notice how the land where the house is not only is on a hill, however, it is immaculate. The grass is almost blue. You notice that there's bushes that are in the shape of different animals. Some bushes are cut in shapes that you never seen before, and you can roll a cult if you want, see if you can identify any of them. But other than that, you will just seen them bushes are very very weird.
How about natural world? Would that work as well?
No.
Nope. Okay. I'm gonna spend two. Two luck. I'm gonna spend 2 luck.
Okay. You notice that one of the bushes seems to be in the shape of a star, um, which it could be the same kind of shape that some of the I'm sorry, not some, that the same kind of shape that the gentleman that broke into the train, the same shape that it was on the mask of that gentleman.
So noticing this, Jennifer definitely like makes sure that her gun is all loaded up um and in her she got like a satchel bag,
Okay.
and that's where it is, and
Yeah.
and she just leans over to Chance and is just like, hey, be ready for anything in there, all right?
No. Yes. Of course, of course.
All right. So you guys knock on the door, and as you knock on the door, uh, a gentleman dressed as a butler opens the door and he's like, yes, hi. Are you guys here for the Rotary Club's meeting initiation?
Yes, we are. I'm Jennifer Cross, and this is Chance Herbert.
Hey,
Herbert?
hey, Bear. Hey,
Hey,
Oh,
Bear.
Bear. Hey,
great,
Bear.
great, great.
Chance is Bear.
We were expecting you. I'm so happy you guys have decided to join us. Please, please come in. The meeting will start soon. Please take a seat over here in the waiting area, and you will be brought into the main hall where the meeting is gonna start. So when you guys see that, you see that there's other people sitting there. It's about let's see, just a sec. Did I type that? The dot? Yeah, I did. All right. So there's about 9 more people sitting there, and eventually time goes by. Somebody comes saying, "Well, hello, hello. I am the deacon of the Rotary Club. I am here to bring you for the meeting, also the initiation. As as of today, you guys will be part of the Rotary Club. So we are honored that you can join us. You know, being part of the Rotary Club is very exclusive, and we do have many many benefits within the town that, and also within the country, that they will be explained to you at a moment's time. It's like the only thing that will require you is that obviously you sport a robe, much like ours, and you see how he's wearing also a black robe. And he's like, please, please, come in. Um, and he goes through a door, and inside of that room, there's like many, 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 many robes. He tells you, please pick one, put it on, and whenever you guys are ready, we'll be going to the main hall where the initiation will begin.
And here I was
Um,
wearing my knight's clothes when all this time there was a uniform.
is it does it look just like the same black robe that that other fellow was wearing?
Yes.
Or it's like the guy who attacked us yesterday was wearing?
Yes.
S- Similar robes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll grab one and
All right.
uh, make a look to Jennifer and to see if she gets the same recognition that I did.
Okay. You guys put the robes on, and after you put your robe on, the the gentleman says, "Well, my name is Nick Thompson, and I am the dean of this place. We're gonna go meet the president and the vice president, and they will initiate you. Please follow me." And he just starts heading there. He goes to a hallway, then finally gets a set of stairs that are spiral and head down. And finally, once you guys get all the way down, you notice that you're on a stage. And when you look up, you see that you're surrounded by many, many members. There must be at least 25 to 30 members, all wearing robes, all wearing masks, and looking down. Somebody just crashed.
Some weird shit just happened. I'm back though.
Okay, cool. So, as you continue looking, the president just comes in and everybody just starts clapping. And he's like, "Oh, please, 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 don't. My name is John McKnight. As you guys know me, I am the mayor of the town and also the president of the Rotary Club, and I am humbled that we can use my house for these meetings." um, he's like, and I want everybody to welcome our new potential members over here in to this new venture that we have for this town. Remember, everything that gets done, it gets done for the improvement of the town and to live a better life for our kind. And he says, and today, these new members will have a chance to join our Rotary Club. The only thing that you will be needing is just a small sacrifice. It's nothing going to be big or anything. Don't worry, you don't need to give up your money or anything like that. We just need complete loyalty and your complete trust. That is really all we ask for you from you, and you will see in just some time that that everything is for a reason. And then he explains as to how the town has gotten so much better and how many businesses they have gotten to the town. They're moving factories into the town. They're making serious deals with farmers and everybody around to have the best quality items, whether food or anything else, right? And they're even building a more direct route for goods to be delivered into the town, so factories can go and start appearing there, and they can start building and doing certain things. And he's like, and as you can see, we do have all these members that have joined from around the country, and they have pledged to sacrifice themselves for us to continue growing. And he's like, he goes asking one by one, as the ceremony entails. Are you willing to make it a small sacrifice and join our Rotary Club for your benefit and ours?
He's asking us this?
Yeah,
I mean,
asking.
like he's going around
Yeah,
asking,
asking all of you.
like, like a, like you want like a pinky or something? I don't
Well,
know
he's
what you mean, a
asking.
small
He's asking
sacrifice.
directly every one of you individually.
Right, and I'm asking him, and he's like, you mean like you want me to sacrifice a pinky or like a
Oh no, no, no,
chicken?
no! It
Just
is
a
nothing
vegan?
like that. You will see in just a moment. It's something very, very silly. You will just understand in a minute. It's nothing major that is required from you. But would you be willing to join us?
I, I think I'd be willing to at least, yeah, to sure, why not?
All right, very well. And what about you, fair lady? You look like you're somebody that loves to have a good life and that you love the good things in life.
Uh, yeah, I would say so. Yes, sure.
Very well, very
Um,
well. Okay, well, then just step over here, and you see that someone else uncovers actually a tub that is there, and and there's a dagger over there on the side. And he's like, okay, well, that's everything. You do know that everything requires sacrifices. From the moment that we are born, that we come to this world, until the moment that we pass, we make sacrifices. And our biggest sacrifice has to be the prosperity of our town and prosperity of our kind. So he's like, but as you can see, these people are ready to make a sacrifice. So they move one of the people that are there, one of the 9 people, move him into the tub, and somebody takes the robe off, and he's completely naked, and they just cut him in half with a dagger. Go ahead and roll some sanity, please.
I just swear so that's gonna make sense. Yeah.
Now, this sanity roll will
um,
encompass everything you're about to see. and then we're gonna deduct the points. So after they cut him in half, he bleeds out inside of that tub. And after he bleeds out inside of that tub, you notice that somebody else that is on the opposite side takes off a robe. And this thing that takes off a robe is actually a snake man. It's a person with the shape of a lizard. However, it's more like a snake than a lizard itself. It steps in the tub and it kind of makes sure that leather himself with all the blood and whatnot, and eventually, but shortly, it starts taking the shape of that person that just died, and that person just steps out of the tub, and the president says, "Meet our newest member, Tom Cooper." And the same thing happens with a couple more members. And all in all, your time is about to come. So what is it that you guys want to do at this point? Oh, I'm sorry.
Start.
Before this, I need you guys to roll a 1d3.
Yeah.
All right. So how many points have you lost so far since you guys started?
4, 7.
7.
I believe that makes 5.
Right. Okay. So both of you, right now,
Crap.
will deduct those 3 points, and both of you will unfortunately go temporarily insane. And this is not permanent, but it's definitely temporarily. So you not only go temporarily insane, but you actually take off running. You don't necessarily know where you're at, but you're just running, and you just lose control of your character. About an hour after, you wake up. You notice that everything is dark, and well, one of you do. The other one, we're gonna go ahead and say that you notice that you are hiding inside of a bush. So go ahead and roll. Nook and Kenneth, both of you roll a 1d2. Okay. So Nook, you wake up inside of the dark room. And Kenneth, we're gonna go ahead and say that you wake up in the... Actually, you do. You wake up inside of a dark room. Cool. So what do you guys do? Oh, I'm sorry. One last thing that I forgot. So, do you guys see your character tokens?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead on the top. Actually, first roll. No, actually, please click on the Phobias button on the top left side. It should be a Phobias button.
We don't have our tokens.
You don't see the tokens on the screen?
Nope. I'm completely
Okay.
zoomed out. I don't see
One
them.
second.
So
We shall
I'll say it's a
correct
black
that.
screen.
Yep, we shall correct that in a jiffy. So your character is Chance. Chance Herbert. Okay. One second. Chance, do you see your token on the screen?
Man, all I see is a black screen.
You see a black screen right now?
Yes, sir.
Strange. Okay, just a second. Your character's Jennifer. Jennifer Cross. All right, let me fix this real quick. The black screen thing. Do you guys see a map right now?
Just a black screen still. I don't know if that's me or it's on my end or.
Just a sec. Maybe this had an issue when it got copied. What about now?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Do you see anything?
Pretty cool. I see a map.
An image? Do you see an image of like an octopus type thing? Okay. All right.
A Cthulhu monster.
Yeah. All right. So,
Okay.
do you guys see your tokens on the screen now?
Yep. Do now.
Okay. So if you click on your token, there's gonna be some buttons appearing on the top left side. One of them is gonna say phobias. If you click on that phobias button, that'll tell you what your phobia is that you just inherited from going a little crazy.
Where's it going?
So on the top left side of
I
where
see
you
it.
see,
I'm
oh okay,
clicking on it.
oh okay,
It's got attack, creature, luck roll, and then phobia.
phobias. Yeah.
Phobias.
Click on phobias.
But, when I click on it, nothing happens. So
Yeah, it didn't happen, Mega.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. It should allow you to click. Oh, it's not happening to me either. Is it lagging? Oh man, what's going on? I copied this. Okay, a second. Creatures, story hooks, secret locations. Okay. So that'll be hooks. Nook, and this one will be Kenneth. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna have to re-add the buttons on this. Crazy.
So she has a fear of bathing, and I have a fear of water. Yikes!
Yeah. I don't know why it's coming up that way. I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, pretty much that's what it is. So those are your phobias. You can add them to your sheet. So you guys wake up in the dark. You guys can figure out that maybe you're hiding inside of somewhere. There's not gonna be a whole lot of room. One of you is gonna wake up inside of a closet. The other one inside of an armoire. It's up to you as to where you guys are. And whenever you guys are ready to come out, you're gonna find out where you guys are at.
Do we still have our weapons on us?
Roll a 1d2. Yeah, you do.
Cool.
Kenneth doesn't. But you do, Jennifer.
Alright.
Fear of water.
This is gonna be fun. One of you has a fear of bathing. That's
I know,
gonna
right?
that's gonna be a fun character to play around if he survives.
Either way, oh shit!
Oh, there he came up.
Fear,
Now it appeared.
fear of fear of
Water.
water would be the same damn thing. There's gonna be some stinky characters.
Yeah. So, well, you're gonna be fearing the water like everywhere, not necessarily just like water
Yeah,
from a
no,
creek, from a river, from the sea,
from a
from
water bottle,
yeah, everywhere.
the faucet.
So,
Okay,
what do you guys do now?
I'm coming out, I'm waking up, coming out of whatever it is I'm in.
All
Patting
right.
myself
So
down,
you
looking for
guys managed to
my
come
breath.
out. One of you comes out of an armoire, and the other one comes out of a walk-in closet. And you guys see each other. And you're like in an empty room right now. But you can figure it out that you're inside of the same building as before.
What happened? Do you know what happened? I no recollection of anything past them starting cutting people in half.
Neither do I.
You said a small sacrifice. It don't seem like a small sacrifice to me.
Yeah. True.
Did
I don't remember what happened. How do we know that we wasn't sacrificed, or I
I don't
guess
know.
I would.
think
I
we
don't
should
feel
just-
like a wizard.
I think we should just focus on getting out of here.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and roll listen. All right. Nothing. So. All right. So you guys.
Can we push these rolls or no?
So what?
Can we push these rolls or no?
You can buy them with luck if you want. It will cost
No,
you.
it's fine.
It will cost you 13
points.
points.
No, okay. I didn't know if you did the push roll or not. I didn't know.
No, we're selling them with luck. Mainly because
Okay,
we tend to use the luck that way, and that way you decide what you want to save your luck for. Your character's
Right,
just gonna
right.
go crazy or is gonna die anyway. So at this point,
I'm
how
pretty close to
what's the plan?
get out. First things first.
Okay, so you do see the door in front of you out of that room. What do you want to do with it?
What? I just do that. What the hell? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go to the door and open it. My stealth is not very good. Can I like kind of open up just a little bit and see behind the door if there's anything back there?
Okay.
See where it leads. Make sure there's nobody there with a gun or a lizard folk person trying to get to me.
All right. You open the door, and you see that there is this very, very dark room. There is a set of stairs that seem to be heading up only. So go ahead and roll intelligence.
Hey.
And you can
Nice.
probably make the case that you're probably inside of a basement.
seems to be a basement that we are in now. I don't know. Guess we're going to head up, no?
Only way to go is up.
All right. So you start. You guys start heading up.
Guess
Yeah.
so, yeah.
All right. You head up to the next floor. And the next floor, you see that in front of you there is a white door that looks very much like the same type of doors that are around the house. Go ahead and roll. Listen again.
Ah.
All right. As you lean forward on the door to try to listen, the door creaks a little bit. Are you gonna open the door?
Might as well.
All right. Then
Yeah. I take out my
Jennifer?
gun.
Jennifer will roll her luck.
Oh, it's success.
All right. So there wouldn't be anything on the opposite side. However, as she walks, there will be the side of the door as the door closes will be a little broken, and there will be a spike on the side of the door itself that will scratch her foot, and she will lose 1 point of health. You
Okay.
guys continue on, and you see that there's a few white doors, 2 to your left, 2 to your right, and 1 in the front. Which way do you want
This
to
is
go?
dealer's choice, no?
Huh?
I was talking to
Oh,
the,
sorry.
to Jennifer, the dealer. It's a dealer's choice, no? I guess go to the middle. You think?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Or go to the middle.
You want to roll listen again?
Yeah, sure. Might as well. Okay. Gotta get one of these eventually, right?
There you go.
Hey.
Whoa, listen. All right.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll a 1d2.
Both or just
Well, just one of you. Okay, thank you.
go ahead.
Go ahead and roll a 1d4. Right, you hear 2 people talking, and one tells the other one, "No, we haven't located. We haven't located yet the escapees. I don't know what happened to them. It was very strange. They just took off running. But you know, the our king wants them found, as we need them sacrificed and transformed. It is very imperative to take their roles to complete the ceremony. So we have to find them." So he turns around and says, "All of you, be on the lookout." So
I don't think we should end that door.
Sounds like a good idea.
You choose one now. I chose a
Let's
bad
go.
one.
Let's go left.
Okay.
okay, roll
Go
listen.
to one of the doors left. Jeez. Hey.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a 1d2 nook. Okay. Uh, you don't necessarily hear anything over there, but as soon as you try to open the door, unfortunately, Kenneth's character's foot was by the door trying to listen, and you kind of pinch his foot, his toe, his pinky. So go ahead and lose 1 point of health chance.
Ouch. Okay.
All right, so you guys
From
go in there and you enter another room. That room has only one door that is to your left.
all right. So go and try to listen at it again. See if we can hear
Yep.
anything.
You can.
Nope. I fumbled.
That's gonna
That
cost you.
makes that 5. Maybe we'll get another. I mean, we've already reached our record of
Fumbles.
so, or one of more.
So no, if you want, you can listen or not. It's up to you.
Sure.
All right. So at this time around, what happens is Kenneth tries to listen, but when he tries to listen, the door apparently was open a little bit, and he creaks and shuts closed. And whenever he shuts closed, you definitely hear people on the opposite side saying, "What was that? What was that?" So Jennifer or Chance, one of you roll a 1d5 for me, please, and thank you.
Go ahead.
Me, alright.
Either of you, I don't care.
I just rolled.
Okay. All right. So you see a person just pushes the door in, and they enter. Kenneth, I need your character to roll dexterity, please. I'm gonna
There you go.
look in just a second, see
68
what you
under
get.
70. 68 under 70.
Okay. All right, so you passed it. No. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. All right, so you get pushed back, but you don't necessarily take damage. Give me just a second. I'm looking for the character sheet that I need. Maybe I don't have it. So, calc. I thought I had it before. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, here it is. Found it. Haha. All right. So you see that this this guy enters the room, and as he enters the room, he starts changing and becomes a reptile-looking creature. What do you guys do? Lay down and go to sleep, please. Stop playing around.
Shit, I don't have no weapons. I'm gonna look into a different door and see if, maybe a bad idea, probably. I guess, try to fight it, I guess. I don't
All right.
have anything else I can do.
Okay, so you can, Jennifer, you take your turn first. What do you do?
I will shoot.
Go ahead.
Streams. Oh!
And as you shoot, you shoot it down. You shoot it down. You shoot it right in between the eyes. Bam! It plots. It pummels down. But at the same time, you took a gunshot, and you can assume that everybody and their mom heard that.
Just lizard folk wearing clothes?
He was wearing a robe.
Oh, just a robe.
Yeah.
Let's see if he. Is there anything lying around that I could use as a weapon and grab?
Uh, Not necessarily.
Like
No,
a-
maybe furniture. You may want to break a chair or something if you want.
And yeah, I try to break a chair
Put that
so I can have at least have a club or something, like just like a little leg or something like that.
Yep. You can just use your strength, roll your strength, and see what happens.
Oh.
Nope, the chair doesn't break.
Chair is made a whole lot better than I thought it was. All right. Well, I guess
So,
the door he came out of. Anybody else coming out of that door?
well, right now you're still in the same room. So, do you guys go to the opposite room?
No,
Like-
just the door that he just came out of.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The next room.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go into that room, and you see that you are in the main hall of the property. You see actually the exit door on the opposite side. There's a long hall, but you see it. What do you guys do?
Running towards the exit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're running towards
I
the
don't
exit.
know. Yeah, I mean,
Let me see. Just a second. Oh. I need both of you to roll a 1d2, please. Or actually, roll luck. Luck will do.
okay.
Okay, so I just someone was talking to me. What's going on?
You made it to the opposite room, right? To the room that this snake person came in. You do see the exit door on the other end of that room. And apparently, you guys started running towards that exit door. However, you need to roll your luck.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, Chance, go ahead and roll a 1d10 for me. As you're running, four of these robed people, creatures, whatever, popped out of the sides, and they're like almost in front of you, just trying to block your way. So, Jennifer, what do you do?
There's more people.
There's four.
Or, I guess I'm just gonna start shooting.
Okay. Okay. You can shoot up to 3 times with a handgun.
Oh, okay, cool. So click it 2 more times.
Yep. All right. Very well. And Chance, what do you do?
Can I make a dex check, save to see if I can maybe get around these people if they don't grab me as I'm running towards the door?
You can only run back if you're gonna do that, but you're gonna be
Oh.
running inside of the house.
What do you mean I can't run towards the exit no more?
Well, they are blocking your exit.
They're not blocking my exit?
They are.
I thought you said they were coming. I guess I'm thinking I roll like a dex to see if I can get around them.
No, the dexterity will be for you to not to fall or to dodge obstacles as
Oh.
you're running.
Is there?
But there's just not enough room for you to be able to go around them without without them being able to grab you one way or another.
Right, I got you. I guess I'm gonna run back the other way. I guess. I don't have no weapon, so they
Oh.
not to get in any kind of fight with these things.
All right, so you turn around
I'll
and you
turn
start
around and
hitting.
head the other way.
Okay, you turn around, you start hitting towards the back. Give me a second. I erased too much. 2. All right, Kenneth. Go ahead and roll your dodge.
Dude, I think you're fucking dead if you don't get this dodge.
Oh yeah, extreme damage. Yeah. Oh, I got a 50% chance though. Here we go.
Oh,
All right,
Hey.
you dodged it. Very well. Second. Okay, this is for Nook. Just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Royal Dutch, please.
oh, you are shitting me.
Oh no.
Well, we broke the record.
All right. So, as you run, as you see this creature right after you took your shot, you see this other creature right next to it spit something like this high quantity, like very big quantity of green spit that you try to dodge. As you try to dodge it, you see that there's actually a table right next to you that wouldn't allow you to move towards the side. And either way, you try to dodge anyway. But when you try to dodge, the table stops you, and that just falls over you and just starts dissolving you and burning you
You can't
alive.
spend luck.
No, because he fumbled it.
I fumbled it.
He fumbled it. That there's no recovery on that
right.
one.
Oh,
He's got a 98.
confused. I was just going by what it said. It was just a regular.
Oh yeah, no. I believe it's like 97 to 100 is a fumble.
Okay, I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't know.
3.
Trying to
Actually,
learn.
I'm sorry. Hold on, give me just a sec. Well, yeah, 3
You're good.
because there's only one of you. Yeah, well, either way, in this game, the way we play is anything over 95 is a fumble.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay.
3.
Okay, good deal.
3. Go ahead and roll your dodge, Kenneth. You see that this creature actually extends its arms and some tentacles just pop out of it. Kind of like a snake. And you manage to dodge it. All right, and the last one. So one of these creatures grabs a chair and just hurls it at you. Go ahead and you roll your dodge again.
Do I got to do better than a hard success on a dodge?
No, better than a 20. So you dodged it. Doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and say that you dodged it. So you dodge. You end up throwing yourself on the ground, and now is your turn. So you are probably about 3 steps away from the door you're going to exit. We're going to go ahead and say you
Okay,
get up and do what?
So where is Jennifer's body at?
So if you turn around and you look at Jennifer, Jennifer is kind of laying right next to a table with her body currently decomposing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was looking for the gun. That's what I was
Her
looking
her
for.
gun will be right next to her body.
Okay, so it's kind of far away from me too then. I
Go
guess,
ahead and roll a 1d10.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
2 feet away from you.
Oh, the gun is 2 feet away? Can I grab the gun and then
Grabbing the
go
gun
ahead
will
and
be
run
one turn.
towards? Oh, it takes my whole turn.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well then,
You will have
I
to
guess I'll
dodge
run
whatever
towards.
else is coming at you after you grab the gun.
Yeah, the next four things, and that's probably not likely. Uh, Let me. I guess just run towards the exit. You said I can run towards the exit, right?
Well, no, not towards the exit, but you can run towards
Oh, towards
the door that is
door.
behind you. That'll get you back inside of the house.
Hey,
You don't know what's there
I
either.
guess that's. Yeah, I know. Uh, I think he's a gambling man. He's gonna take his chance and grab the gun,
Okay.
and then hope that he can dodge the next 4 attacks.
All right. You grab the gun. 3. They try to grab you, but with a tentacle, but they miss. So you don't have to roll in anything on that one. 2. What is this? Give me a second. Hold on. That makes no sense. So we're gonna do this one. All right. So they throw a chair at you again, or some furniture. Doesn't matter what. You wanna go ahead and roll
Jeez.
your dodge.
Dodge again.
Yep.
That should probably be it. Oh my! All right, another 38 under 50. That's like the third time I rolled 38 under 50.
Yep. 2. Excuse me. All right, so they grab you. So on this one, what you wanna roll is you wanna roll your roll your dodge. That's fine.
Dodge again.
Yeah, let's not make it complicated. If they do grab you, then we're gonna see what happens after they grab you.
Okay.
Okay. And the last one.
Yes.
Okay, 3. All right, dodge again, please. All right.
Oh,
Woo!
wow.
Wow. All right, your turn, Kath.
Okay.
If you're
So
gonna
he is
shoot, you can
going
shoot 3
to-
times.
I think he's just going to. He's gonna run out the room, close the door behind him, and hopefully see what's in the other room. Hopefully, there's nothing in there, and he can make it out of the other room or something like that, or find a place to hide or something.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your luck. All right.
Oh,
So you
Oh,
cross
damn.
the door, and there's nothing on that side, but you know that the snake men behind you, they're coming for you too. So what do you do
is
here?
there?
There are 3 doors. One that goes to the same room that you were before, not, oh yeah, well, from the back. Another one to your right that goes to the other room that you were before in there. And another one to your left that goes to a completely different room. You just don't know where.
Does the door open to the inside or to the outside?
They open to the inside.
So they have to push the door open then, right?
Yep.
Is there a chair that I can wedge under the
Go ahead and roll spot
the,
hidden.
handle, so I can maybe buy myself a little bit more time? Um,
Yep, you do find a chair.
okay, cool. And I want to stick it up underneath the door,
All right, you put the chair
and
underneath the door.
that way it kind of breaks it the way they can't like just open it but easily, you know.
Yep.
And I want to
Sammy, go to bed.
is there Is there a place that I can hide in this room?
Run
'Cause
spot hidden.
I have a plan.
You're just dead. I heard you going pee. Please lay down and go to bed.
26 under 50.
Okay, hurry up. Okay, so let's see, spot hidden. All right, so you do find a place to hide. You find a closet.
Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to run to the other door, open it, and then slam it, and then run to the closet and hide.
Okay, so you run to the
Trying to
closet
get them.
and you hide. Roll stealth.
That's not good. Oh, horse success.
All right,
Under 20.
so you manage to hide over there. Eventually, the chair breaks, the door opens, and you see you hear steps going through and exiting through the other side. What do you do now?
Okay. I'm going back the other direction towards the exit.
All right, you go back towards the exit. Go ahead and roll your luck.
As luck would have it.
Go ahead and roll
That's
your
not-
1d10.
1d10. Yikes. Come on, let me have something low. Nope.
And you see that there, you see that 9 people walk through the door wearing robes.
Oh. Jeez Louise. I'm still in my row?
Yep.
Let me, okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask, did you find the people who escaped? I'm going to try to use, S-Talk. Again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll fast talk for me, please. Whew. Listen, no, we did not. We're looking. Please let us know if you find anything.
Yes, I just saw 4 of us going that way through that door back there. They were looking there. Maybe we should spread out a little more. You guys go over there to these other doors or whatever, and then try to wait for them to do that, and then I'm gonna try to get to the door and leave.
Okay. So you see him running towards the back. And you open the door and you leave. And as you leave, go ahead and roll one more time your luck. Okay. Roll your dexterity.
Oh no, my luck just ran out.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I see.
you do see that there are. Go ahead and roll 1d4. Okay. You see that
Oh,
there's 4
God.
enemies that are not necessarily directly in front of you, but they are like somewhat in front of you. So they're gonna try to attack you as you're running. So here we go. You want to roll your dodge.
Oh, I was so close.
If you have luck,
Can I kind of
if you have luck,
on that?
you can
Yeah.
buy it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess I'll. Yeah, let me do that. I'll spend my luck. That puts me down to 20. That puts me down to 32 luck.
Okay, roll your luck again. I mean, your dodge again.
Edit. Get out of that. No. Oh. I was so close.
Yeah, and on this one, you just don't survive. You just get burned out with the acid. And that is the end of the campaign because there's no more players. You almost made it.
Awesome. I
Almost
almost made
made
it
it.
out, man. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Nook,
Well, hey, thanks, man. I I had a fun time, man. I appreciate it. But for the past 20 minutes, my wife has been calling for me, and I've been holding her off. So I'm
Okay.
gonna hop off of this. Thank you very much, guys. Had a blast.
Yeah, no problem.
See you guys.
Hey,
So
take care.
that's
See you
7
guys later.
from what, right?
Look,
Yeah, just about 7.
Right.
That was a whole new record.
Yep. I'm a tall birdie.
hey, look, I'm gonna send you that link for my Discord and for the game.
Okay.
If you want to join next week.